Greetings, you foul little beings of doom. Today we have a special book for our reading corner. It is a book with monsters. So I think you will probably like this. And it is also a little bit about a little boy, which I do not like. But let's hope something bad happens to him. So, it is a children's story from the 1960s called Where the Wild Things Are. And it is written by Maurice Sendak, who clearly loves monsters. So I think he must be a pretty good guy. Where the Wild Things Are. Let's get started. Look at that little boy. The night Max wore his suit and made mischief of one kind and another. Oh, look at him. He's about to put that fork somewhere into that dog and maybe have him for dinner. Well, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Oh, he was naughty. I'm surprised his mother did not do worse. Like throw him out that window. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. Looks like he's quite liking it. You see, he's a naughty little boy, and naughty little boys like the forest. Maybe you will find something there that you can play with. And the ocean tumbled by with a private... Where did the ocean come from? Where is his boat? He's pretty happy about... Well, let's keep reading. Sorry, I got distracted there because all of a sudden we were in the forest, there's vines, but suddenly there's a boat. And the ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And out of weeks, and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible aromas, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. They don't seem so terrible. He seems pretty much worse. They're just monsters, they can't help it. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Oh, look at the rumpus. Oh, yes, they're dancing. Oh, they love it. Oh, I like it. Oh, look at the dancing on the trees. Looks like he's the king. He's got his crown, you see. Oh, there it is. He's got his crown. Yeah, well, this one, the one on the left looks friendly, but the one he's sort of riding looks like he wants to eat him a little bit. I don't know how happy he is to be ridden, even if it is by the king. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Well, he sent them home without their supper. It sounds like what his mom did to him for being naughty. Well, let's keep reading. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. Well, what's he smelling? But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible little eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and waved goodbye. I'm wondering, why can't you fit one of those monsters on if you It would be pretty fun to bring a monster back into this reality. Let me tell you, I have done that a few times through the portals of hell, and it was really magnificent. The things that I've unleashed on the villagers of my town. Oh, yes. He really could have a real ally in his life. But I digress. I don't want to make it about me. It's always about me, the Count, Vampyr. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Looked like his mother relented. She gave him what he needed, and it was still hot. Well, it's a story about a naughty boy. That is much is clear, and it seems to me like, in the end, what is supper anyway? The way I see it, if you're naughty, you should not get any food. Except the souls of the damned. But that is more of a necessity for the undead like me. Anyway, sleep well. And think about what it would be like if Max had brought one of those monsters here. Oh, we would see it on the news. I think they made a movie about this book. I think there was a movie. I wonder if it was good. Anyway, thank you for listening. Goodbye.